Alright, what's good YouTube? Gentlemen, Tommy back on our video channel, and today we have a SDL Week 2 matchup. Today we the PokemonScarlet are going up against the Trenton Thundurus, coached by McDaddy. So I've never played against McDaddy before, but he is very apparently a daddy, so we have to always watch out for those, because the other one clapped us. I was about to say clapped our cheeks, and that would not have sounded good. Absolutely beat us to pulp. So he also has a very scary team, and I'm just gonna say, I probably got the two worst matchups my team can get in the first 2 weeks. Because last week we faced Landorus Eye. We don't have a Landorus Eye count at all. And today we are facing Urshifu. So the team consists of Urshifu, Gengar, Slowking, Sylveon, Salamence, Escadrille, Bolton, Quilladin, Mega Aggron, and Gyarados. That's honestly an insane team. Like, I think 7 out of those 10 mons, sorry, 7 out of the 10 mons are phenomenal. Like the Urshifu, Gengar, Slowking, Sylveon, Salamence, Drill, and Aggron, all very good. Drill Aggron is a little bit weird with double steel, but you know, it kind of works. Drill is just overall like still a really good mon, even outside sand. Bolton is like a fine electric. It's not good, but it's fine. Like, it's not gonna break. For instance, we have a Mega Blastoise. It's not gonna break Mega Blastoise immediately, but it can still put on a little bit of pressure. Quilladin and Gyarados are kind of throwaways. Quilladin is mostly, I think, there because he needed like a ground resist to some extent, and getting the spike stuff is pretty nice. So I think that's why he drafted it. And Gyarados is, you know, there, I guess. But yeah, he has a really scary team. We do not swap into an Urshifu, like, at all. Our best swap is Scarlet&Zapdos, but I cannot use Scarlet&Zapdos defensively here, because I need the offensive pressure, because Scarlet&Zapdos is really good against his team, if I can predict correct. So half his team is weak to fighting, half his team is not weak, but takes a bajillion damage from flying moves. So I have to predict correctly, which is like very scary. Now, when it comes to beating some of his mons, I do think we have a semi-decent offensive matchup. Like, we can kind of hit a lot of his mons. We can also, I think we can also stop everything that's not called Urshifu offensively. Like the Gengar, we have type knowledge pretty decent against that Drill. We have Crook, Mince, we have Crook. Aggron, we have like Crook and Blastoise as a combination are pretty good. So overall, Urshifu is just the biggest massive threat, but that threat is also just like on a scale of 1,000,000. So yeah, we might as well just jump into our own team, I suppose. So first on this team, we of course have Saturn the Deoxys, and I am on the battle and not the builder. There we go. Saturn the Deoxys is Colbur Berry, Pressure, Knockoff, Seismic, Taunt, and Recover, 248 in HP, 84 in Special Defense, and 176 in Speed with a Jolly nature. The reason we're Jolly over like Tim is because we have Knockoff, is to get like a little bit of extra damage. Originally, I was actually Spikes instead of a Knockoff, but then I realized, oh, I don't touch the Gengar at all. Like, I can't even touch it. Like, so I had to run Knockoff. I wanted Spikes because I feel like Spike stacking against this team is really good, because Sylveon typically doesn't run heavy duty boots. Same with Slowking can, but a lot of his mons doesn't run boots. So being able to Spikes and just get damage over time would be so nice. But I had to run Knockoff in order to hit the Gengar, because the Gengar is a little bit of a difficult mon to switch into. We have like one good answer, but if he predicts that correctly and clicks Focus Blast, the answer is less good. Deoxys here is a Stall Breaker. It's literally called a Stall Breaker set, I believe. Like Taunt, Recover, Seismic Toss, and whatever you want to toss on it. It should beat Sylveon, Slowking, Salamence, Aggron, potentially, Drill, stuff like that. Like, it's gonna come down to what he brings and whatnot, but it should be able to do a lot of damage. The reason we're Colbur Berry is because I'm planning to lead off with this. If he leads off the Urshifu, I'm just knocking off that Urshifu. We outspeed a Choice Scarf Urshifu. We take a hit no matter what, because we will knock off a potential ban, a potential whatever he has. We take a hit with the Colbur Berry, and then we swap out. I just want to get the item off that thing, so it's less threatening. It doesn't hit as hard if it's banded, or it doesn't outpace the entirety of my team except for one mon with the Choice Scarf. So yeah, that's the idea of the Deoxys. Not here to do much, just here to be really annoying and knock off the Urshifu, basically. Next up, we have Jupiter, the Galarian-Zapdos, with Choice Scarf, Defiant, U-Turn, Brave Bird, Throat Choke, and Close Combat. 24 in HP, 252 in attack, and 232 in speed with a Jolly nature. I opted for the Scarf because I wanted a mon I know can outspeed the entirety of his team. I do think he's going to bring a Scarf, but between Urshifu, Gengar, and Drill, one of those are going to be Scarf. Now, if it's Gengar, it still outspeeds us, but I opted to bring Scarf Zapdos just because I felt like it was pretty good in this game. It's going to do a lot of damage still. Brave Bird does like a 40% to like a Sylveon, or a Slowking that wants to come in close combat does like about the same to an Aggron, maybe a little bit less, but still that's like enough, because Aggron doesn't get like a natural way to recover. It had to be like rest or something. So Galarian-Zapdos is just really good in this matchup. I don't know if he's bringing Salamence. If he does, I think he would bring like a Moxie Sweeper, because if he brings Intimidate, that's very, very scary to run around with when we have Yeah, our Zapdos, and Zapdos is literally our best offensive card this week. So I don't know if Salamence is coming. If it does, it's definitely going to be Moxie Sweeper. Next up, we have Marsh, the Crocodile, Leftovers, Intimidate, Knockoff, Earthquake, Toxic, Stealth, just straight up physically defensive, 248 in HP, 252 in defense, 8 in special defense. The reason for this is so we can take a hit from Drill, we can take a hit from D-Dance, Immense, we can take a hit if we know the Urshifu is locked into like a Wiggle Blow, take a hit from the AGGRON, provided it's not Body Press, but even if it is Body Press, we take a hit and Earthquake does semi-decent damage back. Not a lot, but it does just enough. It also is really good for like Bolt Hunt should you bring it. It can do semi-decent damage to like a Slow King. Like, it can do really good damage to a Slow King. It, of course, OHKOs the Gengar, provided we know Gengar is like locked into Shadow Ball or something. So, Frigger's pretty good this matchup just defensively. I'm running Toxic on it because I feel like predicting the Sylveon or the Slow King to come in. Mostly the Sylveon, probably. And clicking Toxic is just good. But even Knockoff would be a good in most scenarios. And we have Stealth Rocks because, you know, I wanted to Hazard Stack, but I couldn't. Next up, we have Neptune, the Blastoise with the Blastonite Mega Launcher, Ice Beam, Dark Pulse, Rapid Spin, Water Pulse, 168 in HP, 252 in Special Attack, 88 in Speed with Timid Nature. We are speed creeping, so we outpace a Bolton after +1. So we outspeed his entire team, provided he doesn't have a Scarfer. As I mentioned, I do think he will bring a Scarfer, but if he doesn't, this can potentially win. It could be a pretty decent win con. Now, I really want to run Aura Sphere on this to hit the AGGRON, but main issue is if I bring Aura Sphere, Dark Pulse, Water Pulse, I don't touch the Salamence that well. So I've opted to bring Ice Beam. It also hits the Quilladin. Should you bring the Quilladin for some reason? And it's still decently neutral against like Drill, for instance. If we don't know if he's going to go Drill, let's say we're in against the Drill and we don't know what he's going to go into, we can click like Ice Beam. It's kind of a neutral play. So, but then again, if we don't have Aura Sphere, his AGGRON is probably the best answer to this. So it's kind of annoying, but this is still pretty good. It still does a lot of damage, and like Water Pulse does a lot of damage to everything that's not called the Slow King. So I'm decently confident, but I wanted to run Aura Sphere, but I just couldn't. Next up, we have Ceres, the Whimsicott, Leftovers, Infiltrator, U-Turn, Moonblast, Taunt, and Lead Seed. 248 in HP, 156 in defense, 104 in speed with Timid Nature. We are speed creeping the... No, not the Gengar, the Mence. I think the Mence. I don't think I sped crept the Gengar, just because we're not doing anything to Gengar, and Gengar literally mollywops or just plows through us like it's nothing. So I just said, no, let's not speed creep the Gengar, let's just go for... I'm pretty sure this is Mence. I can't remember if it's a Urshifu or Mence, but it's one of the two. We're kind of just a Taunt Lead Seed set, because Taunt is pretty decent again in this matchup. Like the Sylveon wants to Wish, the Slow King wants to Teleport, stuff like that. The AGGRON want to throw up rocks, I suppose. So even though AGGRON, I don't know if I'm staying in against that, but you get the gist, and we have just Mono Moonblast because this is just here so we can hit the Urshifu. If Urshifu turns out to be like a sub-bulk up set, we have Infiltrator, Moonblast. I opted for Infiltrator over Prankster. It's because we outspeed everything that's not the bulk. Well, okay. We didn't speed creep the Gengar, but that doesn't matter, I think. But we outspeed everything else, so I don't think being Prankster necessarily matters. Especially because we're not running like Stun Spore and whatnot. So just bringing Infiltrator instead, I just feel like it's smarter. So we can like bypass any substitutes if we need to. And last on the team this week, we have Diantha, the type Null with EV Light, Battle Armor, U-Turn, Facade, Shadow Clone, Thunderwave, 248 in HP, 8 in defense, and 252 in special defense. With the Careful Nature, this is just the Sped F wall to take Gengar hits, Sylveon hits, Special Mence hits should it come. I don't think it will. If it does, that's kind of annoying. But we do have Ice Beam on Blastoise, so that's pretty decent. Yeah, it's our best check for Gengar. He has to lock himself into Focus Blast, and if he locks himself into Focus Blast, then both Deoxys and Gyarados can come in and take a hit. And if he's not like a Choice Lock, let's say he's Black Slosh, well then both of those also outspeeds him, and we can knock off with Deoxys, should still do a lot, and Gyarados just goes with a Brave Burst. So it's kind of just a way to get around Gengar. I'm more scared about the Urshifu, but the Gengar definitely is a mon we have to worry about as well. Yeah, that's the team this week. Not a whole lot of offense, a lot of like defensive, sort of trying to taunt and whittle down our opponent slowly. So Spikes would have been really good in this matchup, but I think the knockoff plan is going to be fine because I do really want to be able to knock off the Urshifu, and I want to be able to hit the Gengar as well. Yeah, as always, if you like the video so far, make sure to leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below with your thought of the team builder, and subscribe to the channel for future videos. I want to head into the battle, so peace, YouTube. Alright, what's good YouTube, and welcome to the SDL Week 2 battle. We are going up against the Trenton Thundurus, coached by McDaddy. Why are all the daddies all of a sudden playing me? I don't understand. It was Daddy's Dark Aura in PA, and now it's McDaddy. I don't understand. So he brought the Urshifu, the Sylveon, the Slow King, the Gengar, the Excadrill, and the AGGRON, which makes me very happy. I brought Defensive Crook. That means we handle Excadrill and to some extent AGGRON a little bit better. I'm pretty happy about that. No, Salamence also means we don't have to worry about a Dragon Dance Sweeper, which is pretty nice. Oh, well, if he doesn't have a Scarf, although I am pretty sure one of the three between Gengar, Escadrille, or Shifu are gonna be Scarf. I'm gonna lead off with our Deoxys Speed. Okay, this is actually kind of nice. This is sort of the lead matchup I wanted, because I am gonna sacrifice a bunch of health on our Deoxys to knock this thing off. Because we outspeed a Choice Scarf variant. Should at least. I'm just gonna knock off. Like, we get a knock off on anything. This is really good for us because he could also fear we can kill him, right? Because we run like an offensive that ran Focus Blast. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we could actually just straight up kill him here. Now we're not an offensive variant. We're like a Soul Breaker sort of variant. Yeah, no. If we were offensive, we'd definitely kill him here with a Focus Blast. I actually do think he's gonna switch here, but I still think the knockoff is just a quick play here because it gets a knockoff on like a Sylveon or the Slowking, whatever. That's fine. We get rid of its Choice Band. Nice. Here, Wicked Blows. We have the Cold Berry. We take that. Boom. Thank you. Okay, so that means Urshifu is without an item the rest of the game. I am taking this all day, every day. Like, I take the exchange so well here. Okay, now the question is, what do I want to do here? So, okay, so he was banded. So, he did 76 without the, no, so that's Jolly. That's Jolly band. And he got a mid-roll. Okay, I can go... Like, I want to go Whimsicott, right? But I'm a little bit afraid he's going to read it and click the Poison Jab move. Because that would just straight up incinerate. Now, I do think he's more likely to have Ice Punch just because it hits G-Sap and the Whimsicott. Right? If I go Whimsicott, what he's going to go what AGGRON so he can get it off. He can also go Drill immediately if I go... Because I'm thinking about doing the aggressive play into Galarian Zapdos, right? It's just if you click U-turn on this, because you can click U-turn and kill us, that's the issue. And if I were to stay in and recover, the U-turn wouldn't kill us. But if he Wicked Blows, he does kill us, I think. Because we would get 50, we hit 74. Yeah, Wicked Blow has a good chance of killing us at that point. I'm gonna go the safe play this time. It's probably a mistake because he's probably gonna U-turn. Yeah. So I probably should have just went Galarian Zapdos, because Galarian Zapdos would have like a good speed advantage against most things. And if he would send the Gengar in on me, I would probably mean he's Choice Scarf Gengar. Which I think Choice Scarf Gengar is kind of to our advantage a little bit. Now, if he goes, what's it called? AGGRON, I don't know what I want to do exactly. Because part of me want to lead seed it to predicting the rocks. But also part of me want to just U-turn out, go into Crook, because it's like a pretty, safe answer. If he goes Drill, I am not gonna chance the U-turn. I'm gonna hard swap if I do swap. So while we got the knockoff on what's it called, Urshifu, so it's not banned anymore, it's still a really annoying mon. Plus now he can like hit a Wicked Blow into a U-turn most of the time, which is annoying. It also makes it so if we think he's gonna Wicked Blow, okay, so he goes Drill. So that makes me think Drill is also he's Mold Breaker, by the way, which makes sense because it's not a Sand team. That makes me think he's might be Choice Scarf Drill. So do I just go hard Crook here? Crook takes it pretty decently, I would say. Yeah, I'm gonna go hard Crook here, be physically defensive with Intimidate. Yeah, he gets, okay, so he gets Rock Stop. So I could have potentially like either Taunt or Lead Seeded there, but I think this is fine. I can click Knockoff on a incoming Sylveon. I can click Toxic on an incoming Sylveon. I want to Toxic the Sylveon coming in, I'm not gonna lie. That sounds really nice. Yeah, we do have... Our Deoxys being low already is a little bit bad, right? He doesn't have an Earthquake switch in, to be fair, so I could just click Earthquake. It does a good amount of damage. Sylveon takes about 30%. I feel like Toxic on that Sylveon is so nice as well. Yeah, Sylveon. Thought so. Okay, Sylveon. We don't swap to this thing that well. Let's just be honest. I guess I go type null and I U-turn, right? Like, I'm taking rocks and I'm taking... That's a lot of damage I don't want to take, I'm not gonna lie. If Dio was more healthy... actually, no, Dio doesn't even really take it with the rocks up. Like, we would have to be very... Like, we are... Of course, our speeds would have to be very high, but still... How does Whimsicott take it? I mean, it doesn't like it doesn't take it well, but with rocks up, would it survive? We are what, 79? Yeah, no, we would live, so I could like go in, but that would be. I don't think that's a good pivot because that's just a fast pivot if I do that. I think I have to go type null, right? I'm not happy about it, but I think I have to go type null. Like, ow. He heal build. Okay, so he has heal build on this thing. That's fine with me. We should be slower, so I'm gonna get the slow U-turn pivot. If he stays in, I'm probably gonna go. Wow, this thing is like really bad, actually. It's not good. Okay. I'm still gonna get the slow pivot. Would he fear anything from our type null? Really, I don't think we can any like steal. We do get iron head, actually, so he could feel like an iron head. He's still not doing a lot, but I mean, I guess he could feel like with sword stance potentially. Because like sword stance is not a bad set on a type null. It's very bulky, you know. Yeah, no, if we were like sword stance iron head, that would be kind of problematic for him. Yeah, so he goes AGGRON. We get a good pivot here. Yes, that's what I want. Okay, I can do two things here. I can either go Zapdos and threaten the close combat, or I can go Deoxys and get health back. Like, so heal Deoxys up. Oh, Heavy Slam does so much to Deoxys. Never mind then. Do I go? Actually, I might actually just go Blastoise and play for like a Water Pulse. If he's slow king. I'm gonna go Blastoise, I think. He should threaten this out. Even if actually, if he Mega Evolves, he doesn't take that much. We're not running. We could have run our Aura Sphere, like, don't get it wrong, we could definitely run Aura Sphere on this thing, which would do quite a lot to most AGGRONs. And AGGRON doesn't do a whole lot back. I think I want to spin, honestly. Like, I know the Slowking is probably coming in, but if it does, I might just Dark Pulse this thing, get as much damage as possible. Yeah, I think that's my play. Just Rapid Spin, and if Slowking comes in, I'm Dark Pulsing. If not, he stays in. Okay. Toxic. A Body Press that does 35. Do I want to take damage here? I'm thinking a little bit if I want to. We don't 2-hit KO him if he's special defensive. But we would with Aura Sphere, which is unfortunately not Aura Sphere. I'm letting a lot of my team get very well down right now. Also, he has Body Press. I have to be mindful of that. Which actually, yeah, that's kind of bad for Brook, right? Yeah, because even after the Intimidate, Body Press stays the same. Yeah, that's weird. I need to just get damage on this thing. Oh, he goes Sylveon. I'm kind of fine with this. With 31 to the Sylveon, we get the Confusion. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But we get the Confusion, which can be kind of nice. So, let's see. This is physically... Yeah, this is physical. Man, should I have brought Flash? I should probably have brought Flash. What did I end up bringing Ice Beam for? Salamence. I need to be able to hit the Salamence. That's what it was. I'm literally just gonna Water Pulse, hope for the fucking Confusion, I think. Actually, how much does Sylveon do to us? We take 1. If he... Oh, he takes 31. Yeah, this Sylveon is going to be an asshole to deal with. I should have brought Melmetal. Like, with what he brought, Melmetal would have been pretty decent, actually. I'm gonna go... Oh, he goes looking. Okay, I'm not too bad about that. He might read and go Sylveon on the Dark Pulse, but I'm taking my chance to Dark Pulse this thing, I think. Yeah, no, I'm really annoyed I don't have Flash Cannon, right? Like, I'm really annoyed I don't have Flash Cannon on this thing. Flash Cannon would have been really nice for, like, oh, what's it called? The Sylveon, because the Sylveon is actually going to be a massive issue. Looking at this, I don't know. I should have brought Melmetal. I just remember seeing that Melmetal loses to a lot of his like mons, like the men's kind. We do have Ice Punch, but like the Shifu, the Gengar can do a lot of damage. The Escadrille, the AGGRON, stuff like that. So that was kind of just the reason why. If he reads this and goes, keep clicking and then undeciding. So I'm like, if he reads it and goes Sylveon, I mean, we gain a little bit of damage, I suppose. I mean, if he has teleport, I would assume you just click teleport here, right? Yeah, I don't see a reason why you wouldn't just click teleport, right? Because if you have that, like if you have teleport, I'm clicking Dark Souls. I've decided I'm not gonna go off anymore. If he goes to Sylvian, goes to Sylvian. He did. Okay. So just click water pulse. So just click water pulse. Wait, so he would lost 14, gain 16, I think. He's probably gonna wish here. Is my guess. He's gonna wish here. So actually, I think I'm gonna go hard Dio and try and heal up. Problem is, fucking Hyperverse does like half to us. The issue. I don't have a mod to straight up just beat this. It's like one of the big issues, right? If we get high rolls, can we two-shot here? We could. We got 2 high rolls, we could. Like, am I... Do I need Blastoise that much? I don't know if it do. It does really good damage against a lot of this team. I'm not putting a dent in this team at all. Like, at all. Because this is gonna be Wish. 100% is wishing right here. I don't even think going Deoxys is like the right move. I'm just gonna recover, and he's gonna hit me, and I'm stuck in a loop. I'm just gonna. He protects now. What? Gets the leftovers. There's no way you don't have Wish, right? Man, if I got Deoxys there, oh, that would've been so good. I could have recovered. Ah, that's kind of annoying. I don't know. I kind of want to just hit it, but it's like he's just gonna wish. Now he wishes. Yeah. Just wish, protect, wish, protect, wish, protect. I mean, I'm gonna take the opportunity to go. Actually, wait, no, he's gonna attack because he doesn't die. I'm stupid. He's gonna attack because it does. I'm being so stupid. I'm being so stupid. I'm being so stupid. I'm being so stupid. It's because I don't have a way of beating this thing. That's like the issue. I can't beat. Like I literally just cannot beat a bulky fucking Sylvian because I didn't bring Melmel. I don't know why I didn't prepare for the I did not prepare for what's it called. Oh, I did not prepare for the Sylvian like at all. Like not enough. I legit don't think I can beat a bulk. I legit don't think I can beat a bulky Sylvian. I just did not bring the correct things. Okay, his only attacking move is Throat Chop. Is Hyper Voice. I can Throat Chop. I can Throat Chop so he can Hyper Voice, then swap to something else. You know what I'm about to do. Okay, this could scream a potential like what's it called? This could scream a potential weakness policy set. So maybe he's a little bit like anxious, curious. I'm just gonna Throat Chop. Because if he goes Slowking, that's good damage there. If he goes, I don't know, Gengar, it dies. If he goes Macron or Drill, that's fine as well. Yeah, no, I legit don't think I can beat the Sylvian. I don't think I can beat the Sylvian. I should have brought Melmel. I just didn't bring it. He goes Slowking. We are just gonna pretend I read that right completely. Why did that do that Slowking took nothing from that? What? Oh my god, Gyarados, please hit harder, please. So okay, so we know it's physically defensive Slowking, like by quite a lot. I don't really pivot to this. I literally cannot beat. I can't beat his bulk. That's like the issue. I cannot beat his bulk. I just have the overwhelming team disadvantage here. Like no matter what. Like I knew this, but it's like I have zero stuff I can do. Are there any chance we live like a drill head on our winter card? 80 to 95. We have a small chance. Unfortunately, I do think this is Scarf with rocks. I think there's a good chance for that. I kind of want to lead seed. I need to do something. I knew I should have fucking taken an extra look at my team because this is not working. Not at all. Yeah, he also brought both his steel types and both his fighting resist because he knew he was and the Gengar. But I mean, it's his strongest 6, but it also those all like individually they all kind of lose to Gyarados, a lot of them, but together they just kind of stand in Gyarados' way completely, which is the issue. You know, I might die here. Fuck it. He gets up rock. So he's not Church Scarf. We know that much now, which is very nice. I'm gonna U-turn. He might go... Okay, he didn't. Thank you. Okay, so he has spin. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. It makes sense he has spin. I'm not gonna like fault him for... Of course he has spin. Makes sense. No leftovers showing, so he might be Chopple. My guess is Chopple right now. I'm gonna get my own rocks up. He's gonna go into Sylveon. I can't do jack shit about it. He's just gonna go to fucking Sylveon. Like, I legitimately just cannot... I do nothing to that thing. I do like... I have a chance for a 4-hit KO, but he's just gonna waste. I should have brought Taunt. You know what? I'm gonna knock off the Sylveon. He goes... I mean, I guess he... I think he predicted the fuck this time around, potentially. This is like a neutral play, right? Okay, so Body Press is gonna... Like, this thing... I just can't... I can't beat this. I think I actually just have to say GG. I can't beat this team. Like, I legitimately just cannot beat this team. I have to Earthquake. I have to get damage. I have to do something. This is essentially what I'm trying to get at. I have to do something. Yeah, my entire team. Well, my entire team is left for Blastoise. You know what? I'm just gonna. Okay, I lose Crook here if I do this. Like, he Body Press me into oblivion. Body Press on defense. If he's like a rest talk, I'm gonna go hard. Going to cut here, I think. I know it's really, really stupid. Well, he's +2, so Earthquake does absolutely nothing at this point. But basically, I want to go Whimsicott, Taunt. You probably die sleep. We'd probably then just die. Yeah, no, this is gonna be a 6-0. I can't. I don't think I can win this. Like, I don't see a way. I threw away my Deoxys, not because... Well, actually, no, Deoxys would have been pretty good right here. It would have literally beat this set, I think, in most of the... actually, Heavy Slime does way too much. No. I think I need Crook more than I need the Whimsicott. In case he Body Presses, yeah, we'll take one at least. And we can like lead sleep. Yeah, so he's best. I thought so. He's probably Sleep Talk on the last one, right? Wait, so if I taunt him, he can Sleep Talk, right? Yeah, can't Sleep Talk. Thought so. Okay. We're sort of in the decent position. Okay, I said decent position. No, we didn't die. Let me call it that. We didn't die. Right? That's like the most important thing. We didn't die. Yeah, no, between the AGGRON, the Sylveon, and the Slowking, I cannot beat his team. I should have brought Melmetal. Melmetal would have done it, I think. I brought a way too defensive team against this. I should have brought way more offense. Like, way more. Even the Oxys should have been nasty, but I think. I mean, I'm gonna U-turn, right? And I think I'm gonna go because he wakes up. I think he wakes up on this turn, which Mega AGGRON, your +2 defense. How much is this? We do take E hit, but we also do 20% to the Mega AGGRON. I have to go Blastoise, but I think he wakes up and well, he doesn't Body Press this turn. He doesn't Body Press. Yeah. But I'm throwing away Blastoise like 100%. There's no way. Oh, huh? Why would you Body Press again? Oh, okay. I'm stupid. Body Press is not. I'm just throwing. You do realize all my mons are physical and a Whimsicott. Right? You do realize that's what I have, right? This is like, let's play it out. Okay, let me chonk you for 10%. Ooh. Ooh, 24. Ooh, and then I got minus defense. He body pressed me for like 1,000,000. Yeah. Whoa! Whoa! I mean, I don't have a way of winning. I don't understand why. Like, why would you want to play this out? I literally just don't have a way of winning. I misprepped. I overthought the bulk, potentially. I think he's throwing maybe just a tad bit right now. Actually, no, he's just gonna rest on this turn. I should have gone Whimsicott. I should have gone Whimsicott and taunted. I should have gone Whimsicott. I mean, I have to crits. Woo! I could get no crits today. No crits today. Sleep dog, just don't get the foot. No. Woo! I mean, I got kind of lucky with all of the rolls and whatnot, but he's gonna rest again? No, he's gonna burn piss. Okay. This is what I should have done before, and I would still have had my crook. Ooh. You know, Moonblast. Woo! Oh wait, does this outspeed me actually? I don't know. I think it does. It doesn't. I should do just enough to kill it. Shadow Claw. Oh! Here's a non-banded sheep. I think I lived like a hit. I kind of man, imagine. I don't know if I get. I don't know. I can't remember if it does get counted, but if it does, that would have been funny. Nah. Oh wait, I do die to a close combat. Never mind. I lost some health. Never mind. GG. Though I played terribly and just didn't count. Bolt at all. Oh man, I'm not mad at this game. This was 100% just on myself. I played so bad. I even got such a good start by getting the band off Urshifu. Like, I don't think taking the damage on Deoxys. Well, yeah, sorry. I was like talking with my opponent. Like, I'm not. Again, I'm just gonna quickly say I wasn't mad. I'm not mad at all. Like I'm pretty chill. Actually, it's a loss. It's a 5-0. It is what it is. Like, I think I should have brought Melmel. I think Melmel would have been with what he brought specifically. I actually think Melmel would have been pretty good. I know Melmel is kind of a setup for the AGGRON as well, but at least maybe if I had brought like a setup of Melmel myself, you know, like just sat down each other, be fat asses. You know, I can run leftovers, so I probably win that. Okay, I'm just gonna round out here. Shout out to McDaddy. It was a good game. We pretty good scores. I feel like I don't feel like I came up at all annoyed this time. I was way more annoyed last week because of other stuff. If you haven't seen the video, make sure to see that video. But yeah, shout out to McDaddy as always. Leave a like on the video if you like the video. Leave a comment down below what you thought of the battle. I know there was a lot of things that could have gone different. I should probably have brought Melmel over probably Whimsicott. Like, Whimsicott isn't even on a Shiva check. And subscribe to the channel for future videos. And with that, I'm out. Peace. YouTube.